Hey everybody, welcome to Raw Surf's first podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah. In this episode, we're going to be talking about surfing in Costa Rica. We're going to jump right into it. Might as well.
Let's introduce our guest right here, Araon Alvarez.
Hello everyone. Hey, welcome to the show.
We're very green. It's our first. Bear with us.
Alright. So you want to start it over?
Why not, dude? Just roll with the punches, man.
Alright. We're very green, y'all. We're very green. Literally. What do we say to our guests here? We're going to be talking about Costa Rica. We're going to be talking about different things that surfers can do, and surf photographers as well, because we are surf photographers here, or at least I am.
And Aaron does know Costa Rica very well, so he has an insight on what are the right beaches to go to if you're a beginner or if you're a more advanced surfer, which I'm neither.
I'll try my best to recommend you the best beaches to go, like when you are beginner, intermediate, advanced.
Like, let's say you're a beginner surfer and you want to go to Costa Rica for the first time. Where would they go?
I would recommend for beginners, Toro be Jaco.
¿Cómo?
Jaco.
Jaco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jaco Beach is a place you can learn. It's like so many different types of waves just in one beach. Like it's 40 miles of beach. You can have every type of different wave. It's crazy, and it's like super good for beginners.
Interesting.
Have you been to Costa Rica before?
I have been to Costa Rica many times. My favorite place, of course, is Pavones. I'm goofy foot, so I like to go left. And yeah, what do you think about Pavones?
Oh, this is an amazing way. Well,
Are you goofy or regular?
regular.
So he's not like bonus, like
It was
I don't like bonuses.
No, I love that way. Just and it's like if for nothing, it's the second best way in the world.
Oh really?
Yeah, and the second largest was in the world.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
leg
but what
burners.
is just amazing but it's that way is so perfect until some point it's like it's get boring point for myself. It's
Right.
like do always the same maneuvers because the way is
So long.
so long.
Yeah, leg burners. Keep saying that.
Yeah, it's like you can get like 4 or 5 waves and you're done because the way it's every session you're gonna attack is perfect.
How about paddling out? Is it hard to get out in pavones?
It's not.
No. How do
It's
you
not.
duck dive that big wave?
It's because there's a channel, there's a river,
Okay.
until you can go a little before the river. There's the rocks. You can go pass through the rocks, and just the same current get you all the way to the land.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then just go all the way for like minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, and you need to walk back.
So basically, you catch the wave, and then when you're done, you get out of the danger zone, and then you take the channel back out.
Yeah, the waves start like this. Here's the river. Here's the main peak. You're coming all the way to the wall. That's the call. You're gonna see there's a little place. Normally all the photographers are gonna stand and chill there. That called the wall. Then all the way there, past that section, there's the bay. That's where it's the finish of the wave. Thus, when you finish in the bay, you just can get into the water and go in. And it's so easy.
Sorry, buddy.
We'll show you viewers some samples.
And yeah, that was crazy.
So, pavones is a more advanced wave, then, right? Not a beginner wave.
Not really.
Or
It's
is
like that way's for everyone.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like how I say it. You can go to the bay, you just start learning how to surf.
Right.
Intermediates can surf that way because the wave's so perfect. Just don't give you any like time to make a mistake. It's like just you're gonna see that way. It's like just perfect line up.
Right. That's cool.
Unless it gets really big.
I've never been there.
Even when it's big, the wave's still perfect. It's like
Yeah. Just
Cool.
need to be able to handle the paddle.
What about when it's small? Is it still perfect?
it's anytime size. I think when it's small, it's like the way divide by section because it's like touching touching the ground too much.
So when it's small, it won't break all the way through. That's
No.
what I'm saying.
It's like you have the main pig, the river, then the wall is normally it's like getting barrels there, and then the bag.
Cool. Like that.
Well, when it's like over 4 feet, all the way through.
Have you ever tried Trits?
No.
The ice cream sandwiches? Oh my gosh, they are my favorite thing in Costa Rica, are these Trits ice cream sandwiches.
Is that the new sponsor?
They ought to be. They ought to be. Well, give us tons of Trits, please. I'll take unlimited Trits. If you just, come on, bring them.
And his dog likes treats.
Oh, Trits. So Trits.
Trits is a
you know,
good treat.
you know what Trits are, right?
Treats or treats.
So Trits are these ice cream sandwiches that they used to come in a like a paper container, but now they're in plastic like everything else, and they're literally the most perfect ice cream sandwich that you can have.
What flavor is it?
So it's vanilla ice cream with like a graham cracker outside shell, and then a little bit of chocolate syrup in the middle.
What are they called again?
So good. Trits.
Trits.
Yeah, Trits.
Trits by Trits.
Yeah, Trits, guys. You gotta try Trits.
By Pritz.
Yeah, I don't like too much the good things. I don't like it.
You don't like them? There's so many different kinds of ice cream or gelato.
They are just like I like more the natural ones. Like you can make it in your home, like getting a strawberry or something, just frizz the juice, and make it like an ice cream duster type of. But the one is coming from the company.
Like an acai bowl, you would use that.
Something
right?
like that.
Yeah.
I would prefer over like, everything and like
Yeah, because of all the
candy or
preservatives
something.
and all that.
Like I prefer
stuff.
acai or something.
It's still delicious though.
So you're from Costa Rica, right?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been surfing over there?
I started surfing when I have 3 years old and start traveling around and everything when I have 12.
Wow.
Have you done competitions in Costa Rica?
Yes.
Cool.
I've been doing pretty good, really. It's like, or being the top 5 junior boys and girls,
Nice.
and fighting the national title a couple times too,
Cool, man.
and
That's awesome.
being there in the national junior team, and be pre-select for the open team too, over like 5 years in a row. Yeah,
That's pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, when was your last time over there?
in Costa Rica.
Yeah, in Costa.
I was like almost 2 years already not being in Costa Rica.
So it's been a little bit.
Yeah,
You've been
Do
here.
you miss Costa Rica?
of course. Well, same. I miss the waves. I miss the place. I miss the people. But I was like saying everyone, if you don't take the risk to go out from your comfort zone,
Right.
you never know how big you can go.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like if you don't get out from your comfort zone, like saying, okay, I need to get out from my town, I need to get out from my people. The people is like they see me grow up and support me and everything.
Yeah.
If I don't coming out from that bubble, it's like they carry me on. I never know where they can go, where I can. What's the highest thing?
Are you competing here too?
Yes, I'm competing in the Quality Series tournaments right now, the QS and the Atlas Pro Tour. It's making a whole Latin America.
Nice.
But it's just the season is a standby right now. We're back on the season in August.
Nice.
Incredible.
So you got one more one more month of vacation.
Kinda, yes. I'm just getting out from the injury in my shoulder and
Mm-hmm.
back in training next week again. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think next week the waves pick up around here. So.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Cool.
We need some waves around here. Summertime is brutal, at least for avid surfers. But if you're a beginner,
Love it. You're gonna love
it's
it.
a great time to come surfing and play.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah, but don't come to where I'm surfing. Surf somewhere else.
Yeah. If you see all around, go.
any tips you can think of for someone wanting to go to Costa Rica and visit?
Well, like, what's the first thing you gotta do? You gotta get the ticket, of course, right? The flight ticket.
Yeah, you need to get. For going to Costa Rica, you have 2 ways to get there. There's 2 different airports. One is in Liberia and one in Castle. That's an international one, but it's only like couple companies, like aero companies. And then you have the big international one is San Jose. I would recommend to go San Jose because it's the biggest one and you're gonna have more like open availables to like get a better experience, like saying, okay, I want to travel with American Airlines because that's the normal I travel with every time, and it's cheaper for the board bags and everything. That's the best. Because the only ones helping it there is in San Jose. So I recommend that, and the two airlines I recommend to fly to Costa Rica will be Delta and American Airlines, because those are the cheaper with the board bags and they're the best for myself.
What does it usually cost for like the board bags?
If you travel with like saying like a Spirit or something like the cheaper ones, they cover over like 100, 150 for board bag, and maybe it's like
round trip or just there 150 and 150 back?
150 go, 150 back.
Oh wow, so $300.
Like $300. Even it's like cost sometimes more than just your ticket.
It's better to spend $300 and get a new surfboard over there.
Exactly.
And then leave it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's actually
to the locals.
That's the thing. But if you spend like saying American Airlines, the cost of the ticket is like $400. The board bag is cost you $30. Go at $30 back. It's gonna be $60, and you're gonna pay yourself $460.
Right.
So for my recommendation was like always the best is the American Airlines, and Delta is the same. They cost the same, and the thing is about American Airlines and Delta. They are very open with the surfers. They help you a lot. It's like,
that's cool.
Yeah, I think having a good experience with that with American.
Yeah, this guy's tremendous.
This is Moose, everybody. He's the mascot. He's famous. Everybody knows him around Costa
He has a
Rica.
very strong jaw.
Yeah, so he likes to interrupt. I'm not sure if he's going to be in our next podcast.
I think he's
or
an
not,
like part alligator or something.
but you guys can let us know in the comments if you want Moose to be in our second podcast or not. Please.
yes, we need Moose.
Yeah, because he's a distraction.
He's doing all right.
Lay down. Down. Lay down. Lay down.
So tickets are how much would tickets be?
Depends on the season
Yeah.
too. It's like, but going over like 450, 500 to 200, 250. It's like 200 to 500. That's the
Round trip or one way?
round trip.
Round trip. Okay, that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just only like if you buy the ticket with ahead of time, it will be better for you because it's gonna be cheaper.
Well, if there's no swell, then
Not really. It's like that's
really always weird.
that's the amazing thing about Costa Rica.
Always waves, guys.
The thing in Costa Rica is we're in the middle of the equator.
Right.
There's like any type of direction as well, they hit us. The only one don't hit us straight up is the
It's in the
south
middle.
one and the equator. The equator line, the curve, equator.
I thought you meant in the middle of Ecuador.
Well, Spanish is the equator.
Because Ecuador is the right, of course.
Yeah.
The country.
But is it like literally in the middle of Ecuador?
Yeah, we are like just only like couple meters of down.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the only swell don't hit us is like straight up is the south swell 225 because it's blocked by Galapagos Island.
Okay.
But north side coming straight and couple south like 210, 212, perfect.
What's the biggest wave you've surfed in Costa Rica?
Between 14 to 20 feet.
Oh wow,
Yeah, Roca Loca.
that's crazy.
It's crazy. That way is insane.
Roca Loca means crazy rock.
Crazy rock, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Roca Loca.
I would recommend if you're a beginner, go in the summertime. You're gonna enjoy it way better, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot. Intermediate advanced, go in the winter time. Costa Rica just only have two different stations, summer and rainy season.
So dry and rainy, guys.
And
Dry and wet.
that's it for the Pacific. Go any time of the year. If you're intermediate, advanced, go any time of the year. You're gonna love it. Beginners, summertime is the best for you. And if you wanna go intermediate advanced, if you want bigger waves and barrels, go to the Caribbean side, Puerto Viejo.
So there's waves on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
Huge waves.
So explain this to our fans here who might not know that there's...
And
waves
okay,
on the
Caribbean
other side.
side is Puerto Viejo. That's Limon.
So on the east coast of Costa Rica, not the Pacific side, but on the east coast, which is in the Caribbean Sea.
Yeah, normally everyone knows like the Pacific. but no one's know the Caribbean. The Caribbean season is from November all the way to March, April, like same like Hawaiian season. And the waves get crazy. It's like
Wow.
barrels, like 8 to 12 feet barrels, like giant slabs, insane waves.
What's your favorite spot on that coast? On the Caribbean?
I cannot say.
Can't say. You hear that, guys? You have to go on an adventure with him though for him to show you the spots that he can't talk about.
I can too. So it's just a local secret spot.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, they don't let you. It's like the thing is about that place. It's just only one entry and one exit, and the local they control that, and it's like you can go.
you better get disguised, guys. Start talking Spanish fluent, and
Well, and let's see if they let you though.
I don't know you.
That's the thing. It's like the thing is like a lot of people there already came to Costa Rica, and it's not any other place to like you can surf by yourself. Like
Right.
if you don't have anyone around, they have that. They have like couple places. It's like they don't want to tell anyone. They posted pictures and everything, and you can see it there, but they don't want to take you there.
So,
And it's like even if you wanna know if you wanna see that wave and it's crazy, go to Snap 5 video, the movie. The Paris Costa Rica is a crazy slab. Benji Brown, Seth Muñiz, Jack Robinson, and another guy. You're gonna see that crazy wave how it is.
that's cool.
It's a difficult way too, right?
It's insane.
Yeah.
You
I'll
might
just watch.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can tell you the name. Well, how we call and how the Benny Brown then call Black Slab. That's the name they put it on that way.
What do they put it?
Black Slab.
Black slab.
It's crazy.
Okay.
It's like black volcanic rock, right?
It's crazy. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Sounds crazy.
It's
Wow.
in the middle of nowhere. You need to
It's probably an item that hasn't reached the or.
go in a boat like hour travel.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So
And that's just a big black slab in the middle of the ocean. Nice.
I always have my mind on food, guys. I'm always hungry. And what kind of dish would you expect to eat in Costa Rica? Like, what's their typical meal?
Gallo pinto.
Gallo pinto. What is that? Is that
It's rice and beans.
Rice and beans.
Mix it up together with salsa lisano, onions, and
sounds so good?
cilantro. So good.
So is that's found in like what like they call it?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like a casado? Is that what they're
No,
called?
casado is one thing, gallo pinto is another thing.
So what is the casado? Because I can't
Casado
hear
is
about
rice,
casado.
beans apart, meat, salad, and something
So
else.
it's like an all-inclusive little dinner with everything. You know?
Exactly.
I see.
And another thing I would recommend if you're going to Costa Rica, going to the sodas. Never going to a expensive restaurant, all that kind of shit. No.
So
You're gonna waste your money, you're gonna waste your time, and it's good, but
unless you got a date, okay, because like you don't necessarily need to bring your date
Yeah.
to the soda. You want to take her out to like the nice.
but
sushi
if you
place.
wanna eat a good food and everything, go to the sodas. The most rustic soda you can find, those are the best.
Awesome. That's good.
I agree.
That's a good
That's
tip.
exactly where I would want to eat.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, and another
Comida
thing.
criolla.
Yeah, and another thing we say in Costa Rica is like, if you see a woman in the kitchen have a big arms, the food's gonna be amazing.
That's funny.
She's always cooking.
Yeah.
That's the best.
She's always
So,
cooking.
Any surf trips coming up?
yeah, we have. Well, talking about my competition, or we're talking about like the surf trip we make.
Talk about your competition real quick.
And then we'll talk about the surf trip.
I have a couples coming up, like
Cool.
the QS. I'm going North Carolina, Virginia Beach, California for over like 2-3 months straight up. And end of the year I'm going Hawaii, and next year Indonesia for like a month.
Wow.
Nice. You're gonna be surfing some good waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Awesome. So we do have some events and some trips coming up. Aaron's hosting a trip with us, like we mentioned, or did we mention
Not yet.
before? But he'll be hosting a trip to Costa Rica to Pavones, and that's coming up in August. And we also have an El Salvador trip coming up in July. And since we're speaking of events, we also have Surfing the Gap, which is also on August 3rd, and that's a free event here in Cocoa Beach at Laurie Wilson Park, and it's to help kids with neurodiversity challenges, and you can volunteer, you can participate. We're happy to have you. So those are a few things going on, and then trying to think what else. What do you think?
I think we're good. I mean, we've touched all the points that we've been wanting to talk about. Talked about his background surfing in Costa Rica, his events coming up, and then the trips that you guys have coming up.
I wanna ask you something. What do you think about the WCO, the Final Five?
What do I think about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like,
I think so. It's a bullshit. So
I don't know enough to give you like a detailed like.
I'm competing the QS, the WCO QS, and watching someone like, it's so hard to get in the tour. It's like maybe the people just starting or something, they don't think about how hard is getting to the tour. You need to be the top 8 in North America.
Oh, I know I understand what you're saying now. Like what I think about having the top 5 as opposed to how they used to do it before, right?
Exactly.
I like how they did it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
So I agree
and
with
the
you.
other thing, the mid-season cut, for me is so stupid. It's like, the thing is like, getting this tour counts like 2 things. Like, you need to be number 8, being in the top 8 in North American ranking. And just only North America is over like 200, 300 guys competing. So
It's really hard.
you need to be in the top 8. And then when you get in the top 8 for you amazing surfing for over the year, you need to go to the Challenger Series. Then in the Challenger Series you have the Australia part, South America, North America, Asia, Oceania, and another couple, Africa, and another couple places. It's divided by zones, the regions, and you need to be in the top 10 to qualify for the tour.
You gotta work hard, guys.
You need to qualify for North America number top 8.
You gotta work hard.
War number need to be in the top 10. And not just for the men's. The women's is way harder. Women's you need to be
That's slots too.
yeah, women's you need to be in the top 4.
Used to be easy for the women.
You need to be in the
super easy. Now it's
You need to be in the top 4 in North America, and then be top 6 or top 5 in the challengers.
Talk about surfing the gap.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you're on the tour and you finally made it after like saying like 4 or 5 years, you finally made it. You wanna compete 5 events, and then if you don't get in the top 22,
Right.
they call you up.
And all that hard work goes on.
And that's the whole hard work you make for like 5 years.
That's hard.
Coming out in just 5 minutes. It's like, bro, you keep on competing the QS Challengers, and you might not ready for the first couple of events, just only for you processing everything. It's like, oh my god, I'm in the tour, wait. You need to get out the nervous, you need to get out everything, make your mind on it. And that's not gonna happen like 2, 3, 4 events, no.